In this session, I want to talk about some barriers that are important to kind of consider when you look at change and how you and I react to change. One of the barriers, and it's really kind of difficult to get a handle on, is attitudes. And attitude is really interesting because an attitude doesn't just develop. An attitude is the way that you and I lean on a subconscious level. If you lean towards and seek things out, you're said to have a positive attitude about it. If you lean away and avoid, you're said to have a negative attitude about it. But you don't set out to get that attitude. You don't say one day, I think I'll get an attitude today. An attitude is developed through knowledge or experience with emotional impact. And we develop attitudes about things we've never even experienced. You know, I live in Seattle. I'll be back in Boston, New York, or someplace, and someone say, where do you live? I live in Seattle. How do you stand it out there? What do you mean, how do you stand it out there? Tell me it rains all the time in Seattle. How many times have you been out there? Well, I've never been out there, but a friend of mine was out there one time and told me it rained every day he was there. Has an attitude about what I believe may be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And generally, wherever I'm at, you look outside, it's raining like heck. We develop attitudes about people we've never met. Oh, I can't stand that sucker. No, I never met him, but a friend of mine worked with him over at Pontiac and told me about him. Yet I'm glad you told me. I was starting to like him. Oh, they'll fool you at first. We develop attitudes about food we've never eaten. Can't stand clams. You ever eaten clams? No, I've never eaten them. Just the thought of it makes me sick. You'll have attitudes about union management. And, you know, say, God, do you know them? No, I don't know them. But you know how they are. I said, no, I don't know how they are. How in the hell are they? Well, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. How do you know that? Well, everybody knows that. No, everybody doesn't know that. See, and so you develop an attitude about union management, and then you're trying to work together. That attitude affects everything that we do. And sometimes you don't even know you got the attitude. It's the way that you lean on a subconscious level. And if you want to change an attitude, you've got to replace it with another attitude. It's experiencing things in your mind, and you begin to see yourself there over and over and over. And you write an affirmation and you project yourself into it. You know, but you got to choose to do it. It's got to be a do-it-yourself project. Another major barrier to change is expectations. You see, you don't get what you want, you get what you expect. And so you got to create an expectation of achieving the end result that you want. See, because a lot of people expect not to be accepted, expect problems, expect rejection, expect accidents. So you've got to change the expectation. And so if you change the expectation and you begin to expect things to work, expect people to listen to you, expect quality, expect safety, expect the marketplace to come about, the expectation, you project into it over and over and over, and you create the expectation of achievement. But it starts in here.